What's going on, everybody? Man Cave here, and this is not going to be an RC video, but it's still cool nonetheless for those of you who enjoy the two-wheeled lifestyle. Got me a little bit of a Christmas present here. Well, might as well say Christmas, birthday, and every other freaking holiday you could think of for probably a really long time. Picked this one up from Appleton's Harley-Davidson in Clarksville. It's a 2003 100th anniversary Softail Deuce. Now, I've always wanted a Softail because my neighbor has like the ultimate Softail. It's like a $50,000 bike, and after riding it, that's what inspired me to get off of the little rice grinders that I had owned, like the 250R, the ZX6, other bikes that I've ridden, GSXR, thousands. Those are fun, but they're only fun till you kill yourself. This right here is a fashion statement. I know there's tons of people out there that think, oh, Harley Davidson is an old man bike. Hop on it and drive it and tell me you feel like an old man when you're driving it. It's got an 88 cubic inch sequential port injection V-twin, which for only having 88 cubic inches, it's got the power of a big V-twin. It is a twin cam motor. When I got it, the oil tank, obviously not stock, that's chromed. The motor, what I like about it is the motor and the transmission case and all that is all black. And then, of course, they've machined the fins. This exhaust system I actually put on myself. It's an American Performance, or American Freedom. It's called the, let's see if I can remember correctly, they're called amendment pipes. Which, if you look at them, they're pretty much like Vance and Hines short shots. It makes the bike sound absolutely ridiculous. I love it. It's wired up already with the battery tender. I just don't have the other end that plugs into the wall, but don't think that'll really be an issue since I'll probably be starting it. And seeing how it's December already, to tell you guys how screwed up winter and everything is, I was out on this today riding, and Wednesday they're calling for 70-degree weather, so there'll be a lot more riding in the future. Of course, standard stock end caps are chrome. The only thing I don't really care for is the back wheel. I hate how Harley puts the dished wheels in there. They just added an extra bit of piss off with the notches all the way around the back tire. I do not care for that at all. It's a pain in the ass to clean. You can't get them cleaned all the way up, but it's got the extra, I guess you call them heel guard foot pegs, which are really comfortable when you're out riding. And a standard foot peg, you know, you're just kind of floating around. You've got something for your heel to sit on. It makes it that much better. Now, with the 100th anniversaries, unlike a standard Softail, them being 6 speeds, mine is only a 5-speed, but it's still, like I said, it packs a crazy punch. And I don't know if you guys can see, but if I can get zoomed in and focused, oh, it's so close you can pretty much read it. That what appears to be a little design through here actually says Harley Davidson over and over and over and over and over again. And it's ridiculous because it straps the whole length of the tank, the whole length of the fenders. They even wrapped it all the way down on the fender. I mean, look at that. It's so hard to get it focused in. But this is an 03 model, and it's got, let's see, roughly 35,657, and today alone was a 25-mile trip. I've upgraded the mirrors to the Golden Eagle. It's actual gold plated. It's the Eagles live to ride, ride to live, which standard Harley motto. I did the smoke tail light conversion to it. I put a set of Drag Specialties wide blade levers on it. The throttle, stock, cruise control. My neighbor actually bought me this for it because he always said if I ever got a Harley, he'd buy me a pouch. And to keep in tradition, I've got the old road belt from my 250 and 2 brand new road bells. Keeping in the theme, the timing cover is also a Live to Ride, Ride to Live. But I think the coolest thing is over on the other side, which is going to be really hard to see because of where I've parked it. Now this is usually where my side-by-side sits, but I'm going to bring the camera down low so you can actually see it. My primary cover, this was done by a company, it's a little dirty, needs to be cleaned off. This was done by a company in Vermont. And what they do is they take a stock Derby inspection cover plate, which this is just called a primary cover plate. Primary, for some reason they call this a Derby cover. Outer Derby, inner Derby back there. I don't get it. It's inner primary and outer primary, so. Either way, they take this and they heat emboss the black on, and what really drew me to it was the fact that instead of it saying you're not alone or you're not forgotten, it says you ride with us. Now as far as foot controls and everything, that's all stock. Motor, the horn cover, that's stock. And then we go to the rear end. But I think what I'll do as I climb over it is start it up and let you guys hear. Another little thing I did is I switched out my high-low beam light, my horn, my run button, and my start button to chromes. But I'll start this thing up and let you guys hear it for a second before I pollute myself inside here, and you won't see any more videos, or you possibly won't see this one because I die from carbon monoxide poisoning. But here we go. Now, if my camera's microphone survived that, and the smell isn't too bad, yet, it creeps. Basically, I've already got a riding video of this. I just wanted to kind of release this before the riding video. And I'm going to experiment because my riding video, I did the GoPro mount up on the handlebar, which turned out pretty good, but I figured, if I'm going to do it, why don't I put the camera mount right down here? Even though all you're going to see is my freaking leg, at least you get the experience of hearing the exhaust. Or I can bring it out with some brackets or whatever to where it's sitting kind of about like that. That way when we go around the corners, it's angling and following the road and all that weird stuff. And sorry if I just made anybody vomit for that, but there she is, a true piece of Harley legacy right there, with it being a 100th anniversary edition. Unlike the Sportsters and the Dynas, this is one of the most sought after bikes, period, because it's the Softail version and it's the 100th anniversary. So, I know it's only a couple days into December, but this is the start of the holiday season. It's kind of hard to believe that I'm still riding, but we'll start it off early. Yes, I'm anal too. I like cleaning. Start it off early with I hope everybody ends up with a Merry Christmas and you all get what you want. But even though we know it's not Christmas yet, it is for me. Later, guys.